All right, so here's how to play Cry Alone on the guitar. Now keep in mind, I think in the song, the guitar is either tuned up or pitched up so that they're able to get the key right for the guitar. So the riff that I think they're playing on the guitar is. And then the second part is. All right. So now keep in mind, that's what I think they're playing on the guitar, and then they're either tuning up their guitar a half step, or they're pitching the guitar up in the recording software. So with that being said, if you're playing this in standard tuning, in order for it to sound good while you play along with the song, you actually have to play it up here, which makes the riff, I think, a little more difficult, especially the second part. And I'll show you how to play both these. So this is the actual key of the track in standard tuning on your guitar. Okay, so going to the first way, you can play it either way, but the way I just showed you is actually the same key as the song. But the first way I showed you is what I think was actually being played on the guitar, which was either tuned up or pitched up in the recording software. So I'll show you how to play both of these ways. So let's look at the first way, which I think is the way they played it, but is not going to sound in tune with the track. So you're just going to pluck the G and B strings together, and you're going to palm mute. So you're going to kind of karate chop the bridge, get that muted sound, okay? And then you're just going to pluck basically 8 plucks for each set of notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So all I'm doing, just using my ring finger, 3rd fret of the B, middle finger, 2nd fret of the B, index finger, 1st fret of the B, and then open. All right. And then the second part, kind of the sort of, I guess you could say, the walking bass line is you just set your middle finger down here on the 3rd fret of the low E, and so you're going to pluck that, and then you're going to pluck open G, and then you're going to come back, pluck, okay, and then slide up and pluck 6th fret of the low E. So you've got, then you'll go back to that open G note again. So that G note kind of is the one that keeps getting played in between. And then you're going to walk to 5th fret, and walk to 4th fret. So really slow. All right. So now showing you how to play it in standard tuning like we are, but to actually play in key with the song. So with the track, you're going to have to place your middle finger here on 6th fret of the D string, index finger on 5th fret of the G, and then you palm mute and you pluck the D and the G together. Then you're going to have to bring your pinky up here to the 8th fret of the G, then your ring finger, 7th fret of the G, and then ring finger slides down right underneath middle finger, And you can kind of just leave your index finger down the whole time because you're going to go back to it. So it's that exact same pattern, and the value between the notes is exactly the same. The interval value between each note is the same. It's just played in a different place on the neck. So it's exactly the same as this. It's just a way to play it a step higher. I suppose you could also go like this if you wanted to try that. But anyway, 6th fret of the middle finger 6th fret of the D, index finger 5th fret of the G, and then 8th fret, 7th fret, 6th fret, index finger. So that'll repeat, and then to play the riff, the second sort of arpeggiated bass line riff. So what you're doing is starting with your ring finger here on the 6th fret of the D, and your index finger 4th fret of the low E, and then your pinky's gonna jump way up here to 7th fret, middle finger 6th fret, middle finger slides down to 5th fret, index finger 4th fret. So that's a really hard way to play it, as you can see. That's just kind of like sort of guitar unfriendly, but it keeps you in tune with the song if you want to play it that way. So I hope this wasn't too confusing for you and sort of opened your eyes to the riff a little bit, and at least showed you a couple different ways you can play it. Or you can always tune your guitar up a half step if you really want to play in tune with the song. So go ahead and try both those ways. It wouldn't hurt to learn both ways anyway. It just makes you a better musician and a better player. Go ahead and check out the description for some links. I have some really cool resources to help you learn how to play guitar, and I'll see you on the next lesson.